What's up, guys? We are starting out today's video by making the famous chocolate oatmeal the best way to start your day, even though technically my day started so many hours ago. It's Sunday, but I was filling in on the morning shift today, which, to be honest, obviously sucks having to work on a weekend, but it's a very, very easy, simple shift. It just is. I mean, there's not really that much going on. You kind of just do 2 live shots. I was live at a nature preserve previewing this big outdoor weekend where they have a lot of activities all throughout the tri-state. And I've got good news and bad news. The good news is the weather will be amazing today, but the bad news is the weather will be amazing today. I'm a little bit cold right now. It's a little bit nippy, but in all seriousness, an amazing event. And actually, I should say more than 100 events. This is the 18th year they're doing it. There's a lot in store. So it was really nice, but it was freezing. Like, I am not looking forward to the winter time. For my oatmeal, I just use, what is this? The gluten-free, old-fashioned Nature's Path organic oats. Guys, I really don't care what oats I use. I don't even know why I use gluten-free. I'm not a gluten-free human, but for a while my stomach was being all gurgly. Anyone who has had a gurgly stomach knows what I mean. It's the worst thing ever to experience, and I was kind of experiencing it a little bit this morning. So anyway, I randomly just switched to gluten-free because when you have stomach problems, you try anything, and I have no idea if that works or not. So I just do a little bit over half a cup. You guys saw it was like a heaping half a cup because, listen, I like my oatmeal. I don't mess around. I want a lot. Now for the star of the show, the Hershey's Cocoa has to be special dark. Guys, I'm not kidding. For a while, the one I was using was not dark. It said dark. It said it. They told me it was, but it wasn't. I could taste the difference. I don't know. They did it. They did me dirty. Hershey's did me dirty, and it was devastating, but I got through it, and now I'm back on my dark kick. Oh my, just look at that. Can you just take a look? Just take some time to admire it. And as you can see, I once again do over, like, this is not 1 tablespoon. This is like 2, because I just do a whole bunch, and I just pile it all in. Boom, boom, boom. As for the sweetener, actually the sweetest part of my day, Zach's just over here like, what is she doing? I'm filming for, you want to say hi? What are you up to on your Sunday? You actually set your alarm early this morning for a very kind of embarrassing reason in my book.
YouTube. It's not embarrassing. I watched a little Formula 1 racing today. Me and a couple buddies watch it whenever they're on.
But not only that, you set your alarm for it.
Well, yeah. The race was in Russia, so at the time, the times are a little bit different. And then, did you see the one? There was a guy that commented on our last video that he thought oatmeal was healthy until he read that it turns to sugar when it goes into your mouth.
Okay, so I'll be honest.
Doesn't even make sense.
Did you hear me? I actually started out this vlog. It was a false alarm. No, maybe you didn't hear me. Where I was like, I actually was bitter about it. I was like, oh my gosh, some people are saying oatmeal is not healthy. I've been getting a lot of comments from people randomly being like, you know, it's not healthy and you're basically eating cake in a mug. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Guys, I
didn't hear that you said that.
Yeah, no, and then I was like, I'm not gonna start this vlog on a negative note. I'm like harboring all of my emotions, but no, like what? Like, how oatmeal's fine. Like, obviously, don't like eat, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But for a great breakfast, yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
People always have something wrong with my food. People always ask me, don't you get sick of eating the same thing every day? And like, the answer is no, I don't. And if I did, I wouldn't eat the same thing every day, but I just don't. Like, I don't know. I think it's just like a different type of human. Like, my dad is the same way as me. He eats the same thing every day. Granted, I switch things up a little bit, but for the most part, I have my menu set, and then like every, I don't know, 7 months.
Well, yeah, but I think also, and something that I've learned, because people think I'm a very basic eater as well, once you start eating like healthier, you actually feel so much better. So like, you really don't switch. Why would I like choose to feel worse if I know like what I like, if I feel healthy eating it?
Oh my, no, that is so true. And actually, we keep like...
Oh, you could just erase it.
Well, I can't.
I'm gonna go work out.
Okay. Zach and I are like, you know what? Okay, 1 second. I actually have a thought on that I'll tell you guys in a second. I just want to show you the best part. Oh, did I spill? I hope not. Just mixing it up. Zach!
What? Oh God, what?
We kissed.
Oh, I mean...
We kissed for the first time in a week. Okay, so as you guys know, we've been...
Like, what is wrong with you? God damn.
We do that to each other. You've done that to me for sure, where you like say something, you say Clancy, and I'm like, what? Okay, but we haven't kissed in a week because we've both been sick. Oh my gosh, so do we break the seal or are we just gonna be kissers now?
How are you feeling?
Should we do another? I'm not feeling great. Zach!
What? You just go, I'm not feeling great? Hell no.
Hell?
Wash my mouth out.
All right, so this is the mixture for now. It has to harden for probably like 10 minutes. Also cool down because it's like steaming hot. But this is the delicious chocolate oatmeal. As you guys know, if you watched my last vlog, Zach and I have been unwell. Truly. It started with him getting the worst sickness I've ever seen him get in our 3-year relationship. And then I developed the worst headache I've ever gotten in my entire life. Like, it was a migraine. Basically where I'm at now, that headache developed Wednesday night. I missed work on Thursday and Friday. Obviously I went to work this morning and I have still had like a dull pain in my head ever since. Where actually last night it was nothing compared to the migraine, but last night I ended up having to take Tylenol, which normally it's the last resort for me. I'm not big on medicine, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. I'm just a little bit weirded out by everything, but the COVID test, this is the big thing. This is like the cliffhanger from the last vlog. COVID test came back negative, and that's why I did go to work today, because obviously I never would have went to work if that was the case. I would never want to get anyone sick, but yeah, we are just kind of a mess. Zach and I. It almost feels like we've been in like a long distance relationship for the past week because we've been pretty separate just because of our different sicknesses. Obviously we haven't like really cuddled or kissed or anything like that, and it just feels so weird. And we are actually about to go to Boston. I mean, what's today? Today is Sunday. Gosh, I've said that only 12 times throughout this vlog. And we leave for Boston on Wednesday. Thursday. We leave on Thursday. I am hoping we are both gonna be A-okay for Boston. The big thing is, and this is what matters for everyone else, is that we are COVID negative. I just hope my head feels better and I wanna get to the bottom of it. One thing that always makes me feel better is my candles. And these are the 3 that I have out now. I normally have like 3 out that I can like choose from on the day-to-day, and then I have others that are in storage down here, others that are in storage in our laundry room. I'm a big candle girl, and these are the 3 that I have out. This one's a real treat because this is actually what my friend Carly got me, I think like 2 years ago, and it crackles, like it makes a sound. So I like to save that for when it's like me and another person enjoying it, but Zach loves it. You know what? I just did a process of elimination for myself. Zach loves this one. I want this one to be both of us, and then this is actually my favorite probably. It is Yankee Candle Buttercream, and oh my gosh, I'm like very much so like a warm candle person. If it's not like a warm candle scent, I don't want it in my life. Oh, it's so good. And an update on the apartment cleanliness. If you guys remember, I cleaned in the last vlog. I have to say that was the best decision I could have made because it made being sick so much better, where it was just nice to be here. If you're feeling sick and your apartment's just like all dirty and cluttered and gross, it's just not good. The one thing though that I have to take care of that I haven't is this box. It's been here for months. My mom actually mailed it to me of all of my old clothes from, oh my gosh, like these are just from forever ago that I figured I could sell on Poshmark, but I just have not gotten around. What even is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Guys, it is time for an unplanned story time that all of my OG subscribers will remember. It was when I was doing my job interviews for my very first TV news job out of college. I had one in Dayton, loved it. That's where I ended up going. And then 2 days later, I flew to Little Rock, Arkansas, where I interviewed as well. And immediately I just knew it wasn't for me. I knew it. And I had no idea that I was gonna have to see the news director the next day because my flight was at like 11 a.m. So I thought I was just gonna go straight from the hotel to the airport and I would never have to see these humans again. All of a sudden, we are talking the day before I'm supposed to leave, and he's like, oh, when I pick you up tomorrow morning for the morning meeting, and I'm like, what? I'm going to a morning meeting? I only packed one dress, the dress I was wearing. Like I didn't pack, you know, you're only there for like a day, so I just had my little carry-on. And I couldn't wear the same dress the next day. Like what the heck, that would've been awful. So I ended up asking a reporter at the station who I had just met if she could drive me to the mall. And then if I could just run into the mall and grab the first thing I see. Like I wasn't gonna waste her time and pick everything out. This is at like 9, 10 p.m. at night. And I ran into the first store I saw, which was New York & Company. This dress was just hanging there. Like I truly was not messing around. I was not gonna waste her time. I'm not that kind of person. It was the ugliest dress I've ever worn in my life. And then the worst part of all, the only shoes I had were these black pilgrim shoes. Okay, it was just so awful, and it was just a really good thing that I did not want to work at that station. So yes, when I sell these clothes on Poshmark, they're not just clothes, but they come with a story. And obviously, I'm not selling this one. This is disgusting and awful, and I hate this. I'm gonna donate it to Goodwill. You want to tell them how humiliated you are right now?
About what?
That I have a camera out in public.
Oh no.
You're humiliated.
Stop. Can we not just play?
I decided to come to the park to play soccer with Neil. It's like his favorite thing in the world. I really don't like this, guys. I don't really enjoy it that much, but it's such a beautiful day, and I wanted to get him out of the house, and he said it's really embarrassing that I have my vlog camera in public right now. It's so funny to me. I'm like, what? Like, no, it's not. Like, I can't even imagine caring because there's a whole group of people right there, but like, I don't know. I'm just filming myself, okay? All right, I just went for a little run, just a mile, nothing crazy, but look at how beautiful it is here. This is a park that Neil actually found for us that has like soccer fields, and it's just such a cute little walking trail.
I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape.
Alright guys, today definitely has the potential to be an interesting one where I am previewing a possible highway protest. This is a national thing where anti-vaxxers are going to be protesting on the highways and disrupting the morning commute, which that's what they say they're going to do. Whether or not they're going to do it is a different story. Like, I have no idea what the heck this morning is going to hold. I've packed for basically just planning to be out there all day, 9 hours. And I don't know. I mean, either nothing can happen or everything can happen. I have a long day because after that, I'm going to be going to, you guys remember that nonprofit I worked with, the Aruna Project, which helps fight sex trafficking? Well, I'm going to be going to their little headquarters, and I'm going to be modeling for some of their headbands. So they asked me if I could just, you know, I don't know, I'm not a model, so let's hope they, well, they obviously know that, but they asked me to pack a few athleisure outfits and then urban casual outfit. I had no idea what they meant by that. I hope I'm gonna be dressed okay, but anyway, I gotta get out the door because this has the potential to be a very crazy day. We shall see.
Local 12's Clancy Burke is live with what we know so far. How's the look out there now, Clancy?
Hey Bob, as of right now, traffic is moving just fine. This right here is a shot of the Brent Spence Bridge, but if all goes according to plan, that shutdown is set to begin at 7 o'clock this morning. Right now I'm standing in front of the Brent Spence Bridge, and as far as I can see, traffic is moving just fine, and that protest was scheduled to begin at 7 o'clock this morning, so a half hour ago, all across the country. That was the game plan, but going into this morning, I wasn't entirely sure if it was going to happen, and that's because of a threat from law enforcement. I come home from my live shots, I'm a little bit annoyed, the TV is blasting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Zach just listens to it so loud, but then I remembered there's a reason he listens to it so loud.
What is the reason, dear?
Well, you told me.
You seem to know.
Well, tell us.
Each morning when I get up, I put on Local 12 and I turn the TV on high, so then whenever Clancy comes on, I can go watch Clancy in the morning.
Do you look scurry?
I get there as quickly as I can.
It's a lot later. I'm about to run out to that photo shoot. I want to show you the first outfit that I'm going with. This is what I chose for urban casual. Guys, I don't even know what that means. This is probably not it. I am so sorry to everyone involved in this photo shoot, but I don't know, I figured it's just like casual, cute, whatever. I don't know, I'm not good at this type of thing. And then the other outfits are athleisure wear, which that I'm a little like better at picking out outfits, but I'm kind of running late for being early, so we gotta go. All right, I'm at a red light. This is a notoriously long one, so I figured we'd chat about this photo shoot. Guys, I hate professional photos of myself, hate it. They all look awful. I'm just not photogenic in the slightest sense of the word. The light went green. All right, I have safely arrived at my destination with my vlog camera now, not doing any phone cam red light situations. I'm sorry, do as I say, not as I do. But another thing to add, I am 21 minutes early. I love how I go from worrying about being, that's the thing, I said I was worried about being late for being early. I need to arrive early to destinations or I'll have a heart attack. But back to what I was saying, guys, am I the only one who looks so awful in professional photos? Always. And granted, like, I probably look awful in, oh my gosh, Okay, you can't tell me that's not terrifying. Back to what I was saying. I really did want to help out this nonprofit though, of course. I love these people so much, and of course I would help them. I'm just not, like, I just hope, like, they're not disappointed. Like, I feel like they don't even understand how bad these photos are going to come out. Like, I hope they're not like, oh my gosh, ew, we can't use these. Like, seriously, that might happen. I don't know what's going to end up happening, but you can't say I didn't try. I'm showing up here. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired, and I'm just really hoping that this can end up being somewhat okay.
What are you doing?
Hello. Today I am in the traffic lair, as I like to call it, filling in on traffic. Finally, guys, I don't feel nervous. I don't feel like I'm going to puke. It just goes to show you just need to do it a bunch of times. And now finally, I feel confident. I feel like I actually know what I'm doing. Hey, Tara. Well, we are experiencing a nice 7 o'clock reset where those 2 crashes I was telling you about just 10 minutes ago have since cleared. So that's great news. Taking a look outside, though, at Cut in the Hill, this is a sight that is all too familiar. This morning, there actually have been a lot of crashes, a lot, but hey, you know, that's no match for me in my little traffic lair. And actually, I mean, you guys know what this is. I think I've told you about it before, but this is our breaking news center. If you guys remember, I filled in as the breaking news anchor. Gosh, that was like almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy. One of our anchors had like a leave of absence, so I had to fill in here for about like 2 months maybe, just doing breaking news anchor hits. This is it. And actually, let's see. Oh, they have a sign. Turn this light on. You turn it on, bada bing, bada bam, and then these lights come on, and I just stand on this platform. It's funny. Okay, so the reason this chair is here, I think one of our reporters who's so tall was in here last, and he's way too tall for this. Like, he's just, yeah, up there, so they have him sit. For me, though, I'm so short that I always have to have like this box that I stand on. And then when you are here, let us see. Oh, you can see yourself. Wait, how can I get myself? Okay, wait, why can't I figure this out? There we go. Boom. It's really nice that you can actually like see, like, does your hair look messed up? Because when I'm reporting in the field, oh my gosh. Oh my God, it's bad. You have no idea. You have no idea when your hair is like up here, or it's the worst. It's like, just not good. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, if this isn't like the perfect marketing ploy to get you guys to move to Cincinnati, does that not look beautiful? I'm not kidding, guys. This is, I can't say it enough. Cincinnati is so underrated. Right now, though, I have to take a look at this information because I'm doing an interview outside on our patio. I don't really know where. I'm doing it outside. This is what Jen, who's normally our traffic anchor, will do in the 9 o'clock hour because it's 9:03, so I'm done with my traffic duties. These are like little like things that tell you that there's like a little incident. I don't even have to worry about it right now because I'm not doing traffic anymore. And by the way, if it was something huge, obviously I would go on and tell people, but I clicked on it already and it's not a big deal. Oh, and anytime I'm not in studio, I immediately take the heels off. These guys gotta come off because I'm actually doing my interview outside, and then I'm going to slip on, these are just so classic. I don't even know what they are. They're like Adidas, white. Also, before I head out the door, can I just say, I don't understand people who don't enjoy ambiance. I don't get it. This is the breaking news center when I have a say. I turn out the lights and then I just put this little lamp on over there. But this is how most people use the breaking news center. They just have these overhead lights on. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, it just, ugh, I hate it so much. So a little bit of this, walk on over here, a little bit of boom, and then yes, this is what we're talking about. John, it seems impossible, inconceivable. I mean, all you can eat pizza, and yet it is what is coming to Yeatman's Cove tonight. There are gonna be 10 pizzerias. We've got a little bit of a sample from La Rosa's this morning, but we're gonna get to that in a second. For now, let's talk about the cause. We've got a slice, but you know, it's just not doing it. It's just one. I think we need a little bit more pizza. Oh yes, and La Rosa's is hooking us up this morning. We've got this. We've got another one coming. Guys, I wish we had smell cam. I don't know how we haven't created that yet. The smells this morning are divine. Hello. This is the worst view ever. I'm sorry. This is just my phone, and this is what we're working with right now, guys, because today has been crazy. Last time you saw me, I was doing pizza interviews, and then I was ready to finally eat my breakfast and have a sip of water. I hadn't had any water since before I left my house this morning at like, what, 3:30, and I haven't had any food all day. But I got called to a breaking news situation where police received a tip that there was possibly the remains of a man who has been missing for 10 years. So that was 45 minutes away. Then I knew I can't remember if I even told you guys, I have a doctor's appointment at noon, which is very, very important to me. And I am rushing to this doctor's appointment. I'm gonna be like 1 minute late, which you guys know me, that stresses me out, but that's what we're working with right now. I'm just really thankful I can even get to this appointment. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, it hasn't even just been a day, it's been a week, and I feel like on this vlog you would never even know because I try to keep things positive, but I'll explain after the doctor's appointment, and a lot of the reason is, you know, why I'm even going to the doctor appointment, why things have not been good, but yeah, things have really just not been ideal. So first of all, this is the first thing I'm going to be eating since last night, and it is now 12:30 p.m. So that's awesome. Secondly, I am so upset right now. I never had a doctor appointment. Booked it for next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, and I realized it as I was about to walk in. Like, I was walking up to the door, and I just always like to double check on my phone, and I just saw, nope, no. And I'm an idiot, and I just feel so dumb because I was not live in the noon, which would have been overtimes, right? I was a traffic reporter today. I work until 11:30 a.m., which is why I scheduled a noon doctor appointment. But the reason I told them I could not work overtime was because of this doctor's appointment that was so important to me, and there was no appointment. And this doctor's appointment, like, was everything to me because I know on here it seems like, oh, like, I've been fine, like, bopping around. Like, I've not been fine. I told you guys on Instagram, and I stopped doing it, but about my headache, right? About how I had that horrible migraine that one night, and then after that, my head has just hurt every single day since. And then even worse than that probably is I've just felt so dizzy and just so, first of all, tired, like exhausted, and like just unwell. Like, if I were to sum it up with one word, like unwell, like something is just so off. And the reason I stopped really telling you guys about this on Instagram is because I was getting flooded with all of these messages that I know you guys mean so well, but you have to understand that when there are like hundreds of people telling you that you're dying, your brain's probably bleeding out, you have this wrong with you, you have that, like, it's very overwhelming and it's really scary. And I really, really appreciate when you guys try to help me out and be there for me, but when it comes to medical things, it's just one of those things, like, it's a doctor who needs to tell me it. And I so appreciated the messages. You know, those messages are why I booked a doctor's appointment, so I appreciate them. But the one thing I do have to say is, like, in the kindest way possible, like, please just don't comment down below, like, telling me I have this wrong with me or that, because it's just scary and it's, no one knows for sure, right? So I really, really appreciate people who did message me, though. I mean, like, I had people who say they're nurses who work in the ICU, and they've seen patients who complain of a headache one day and then their brain is bleeding the next, and so I appreciate it. But yeah, like, something is just really off with me, and it's just been like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I'm not going to. I'm not a crier. I'm really not. But I just have felt like so awful for a week. And it also, like, it's just frustrating, like, not knowing why. Like, if you have, like, strep throat or even the stomach bug, which the stomach bug is the worst, at least, like, it's like, this is what I have. Even if someone were to tell me I have COVID of all things, like, at least I'd be like, okay, this is what I have. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. And I have a couple of theories. One of them, and this sounds very odd, like, I almost feel like I'm sodium deficient. Like, I'm not getting enough sodium. If you think about it, my diet, I don't eat, there's no salt in it. My oatmeal doesn't have salt. My salad doesn't have salt. My salad dressing has so little sodium for salad dressing. I didn't even realize this. And then my dinner, it's just all vegetables and potato. Like, nothing has salt in it unless I'm eating out, which I only eat out like twice a week max on the weekend. And so I don't know. I have a theory that could possibly be it. And when I started researching it yesterday and I saw that could be it, I legit took a tablespoon of salt to the face. Like, I just ate it. It tasted awful, but I'm like, I just want to feel better. Just figured I'd let you guys know. I hope you guys don't take this as me, like, complaining, or I always hate coming on here and just being like all whiny, but it's the truth. It's life. You'd never know it unless I told you. It's funny how easy it is to, like, just pretend like everything's fine, but, like, it's been, like, struggle city. And I'd say out of it's just the dizziness. Like, I'm just, like, so sick of just, like, feeling like this. Funnily enough, one of the big topics I planned to talk about in this vlog was my new health and fitness journey, and this whole journey I've been on and how happy I've been. And I was until this happened to me. And now it's the complete opposite, where like I feel awful. Like my health is like it feels like it's like just declining. And it's so hard with my morning shift to decide like what's normal fatigue and what's, hey, I wake up at 2 a.m. So obviously I'm tired. Like, so fatigue is always so hard for me to like, you know, pinpoint. But yeah, clearly that the vlog has nothing to do with health and fitness and happiness like it was supposed to be. Hopefully I'll get back on my grind soon, but I have not been working out. I've just been sitting around feeling like crap. So yeah, that's a great positive update. I need to go get food in my body. Okay. Tuesday nights are a favorite around here. We've got Bachelor in Paradise. How hyped are you on a scale of 1 through 10?
Because it's Bachelor in Paradise, only about a 5.
Yeah, Zach has a
I'm more of a Bachelor or Bachelorette fan. And Michelle season's right around the corner.
You are, marry her, why don't you? I've never heard someone speak.
I can't be positive about Michelle.
I don't even ask you about
Am I
Michelle.
supposed to hate other people?
No, not hate them, but like you bring
I
it.
can't say, yeah, I bring out positivity in this world, and you are just a little
Hater.
elf.
What?
Elf.
No, it is very cute that you love Michelle and you're very open about it.
She's nice, a teacher, athletic, funny.
I'm everything except a teacher. But I teach you a lot.
That's what you think.
Teach him about a nice dinner. Oh man, he ate the peas, but yeah, he had a bowl of peas, everyone, for those of you who really judge him on that one. I've got my dinner, and we're about to watch a nice episode. By the way, once again, this is the hack. We wait about, what time is it right now? It's 8:24, so we wait like 25-ish minutes, and then we just fast forward through all of the commercials. So if you have DVR, definitely do that. This morning I woke up to this note from Zach telling me I would be feeling 60% better by 7:30 a.m. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it's funny because we actually have an inside joke where whenever I'm not feeling well, I ask Zach what percent better will I feel tomorrow or when I wake up or whatever the circumstance is, as if he is some sort of like God doctor who can have all the answers, and he always just gives me a made-up number as if it's science. And it just makes me feel better. I'm like, he says I'm gonna feel this much better. And I do have to say, I really was feeling a lot better today. On my way home from work, I started to feel like kind of dizzy again, but my head was not hurting at all throughout. I was doing traffic again this morning throughout the traffic reports. I was feeling good, so I'm feeling hopeful. Also, do you guys notice anything a little bit different? And I'm not talking about Zach's laundry. He wasn't able to put it away last night because I was sleeping. I'm talking about this. I'm genuinely curious if anyone could spot the difference. We no longer have Zach's huge desktop computer, and there's a reason for that, guys. You can consider that a little hint. That's right, Zach and I are no longer coworkers. Yeah, we've had a lot of changes and just crazy things happening over these past several weeks. I'm gonna talk about that, I think, in an upcoming video because I feel like Zach should be here to talk about it. It's really his life that is undergoing a change, so it's a little bit weird for me to be on here essentially gossiping about him. So look out for that in the future. We will be telling you guys, it's just not right now. Not right now, not right now. For now, I actually have a lot of packing to do because we are going to Boston tomorrow for a wedding. Super excited about that. It is Zach's childhood best friend. They grew up right across the street from each other. He lives in Boston now, and so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I have been a little bit anxious about this wedding just with my head situation and not feeling great, just because we're not just going for this wedding weekend. Like, we're going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then on Sunday we're going to Cape Cod with Zach's parents, and we're going through Wednesday. And it's just a lot, and I'm just so scared I'm not gonna be feeling great, and I don't wanna be like the buzzkill or like, oh, like I don't know. So I'm just worried that I'm not gonna be feeling so great, and I know I'm gonna like push myself to be active and be doing things, and it's just, I don't know, but either way, I feel very hopeful, just the fact that I was feeling so much better today, and I'm just hoping that can be a trend. I know I need to book the doctor's appointment and get to the bottom of this. I need to get blood work, that's what I need. So I still need to do that, but I just don't have time before Boston because I really screwed up yesterday. I know, that was, you guys have no idea how disappointed I was. Like, I was in tears. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, even though I know it was a little bit of a Debbie Downer. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest though. I don't want to be, you know, some sort of fake person on here pretending life's always perfect, because trust me, it is not. But be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you can never miss a video. I think I'm actually gonna start vlogging again tonight. like kind of just packing for Boston, and then I'm gonna vlog some of my Boston trip. Not Cape Cod, I don't think. Like, I think I just want that to be classic, relaxing, but possibly Boston, because I haven't actually like hung out in Boston for a full weekend. I've only gone once with my mom visiting colleges, and so yeah, I'm super excited. Anyway, okay, now I'm rambling. Thanks so much for watching.